Hey, what's going on? Sean Sears here. Um, Thought I would bring some wealthy thinking one-on-one thoughts out to the internet. It is, as of now, March 17, 2017. Been a little bit over a year. Officially 2 days ago. It was my year mark, me being in Arizona. So just doing a little reflecting. A lot has happened. A lot has progressed. A lot has been moving forward in the sense of ever since I moved here, and just want to project a little bit in the future on my end, and just to kind of have something to look back on. Number one, number two, anybody that looks at this kind of gives perspective on maybe it can help you on your journey, whatever it may be. But it's March 17th, and right now, when I first moved to here, I only knew one person, and the person was Nick Ott. Originally, it's who I knew. It's the reason why I came here. Shout out to Nick Ott. And I just took a shot. I took a shot just to try something different. I kind of used the reverse psychology that I've been taught from Ty Lopez, kind of reverse engineer my brain. Shout out to Ty Lopez. Is to really eliminate that black and white mentality. Just as much as people think of a negative, I think of the positive side in the sense of a fear. So if I don't do something, I think of the positive that I can miss out on if I don't attempt on doing so. And so I kind of took a whim, moved out here. I could have let a lot of stuff hold me back, but I did it. It didn't really sink in until I got to the airport, said bye to my dad, my brother, sister, mom. At the airport, it was weird, the real tension, because everybody was like, whoa, is this for real? And I got on the plane. I was like, whoa, I'm going on this plane by myself. It's a one-way ticket. Don't really know what's going to happen, but I just know I want something different. And fast forward to now, I would have never thought, where I'm at right now. I got this, I'm an entrepreneur, position at this school called Tech Academics. It's an entrepreneur school that's being taught by people that's actually done the things that we're learning, and we're learning hands-on. I love it to death. It's amazing. And 2017 is really going to be a tipping point for me financially, and really being able to take advantage of my financial life. And the reason why I say that, the people that have teaching the class is they're teaching basically how to make money, e-commerce online, and therefore become financially stable without having to be dependent on a paycheck to paycheck. And so it's very, very welcoming, and it's very motivating because the people that have done it, they made 6 figures, 7 figures online, and therefore it's so awesome because they're always learning, and they have confidence with the teaching it because they've done it. Like I said, that's the big difference in this. And so it's just crazy. It's just kind of where I came from to where I am now. It's so different. It's so different. Like from 2013 to now, I'm a completely different person. I could surround myself with completely different people. Like not necessarily put myself on a pedestal, but I'm very selective on who I hang around with, what I listen to, what I intake, all that stuff. From the quality of people to the quality of information I take on a daily basis. And it's been a journey, a progressive journey, and it continuously is. But just to kind of reflect on that journey of how far I've come, it's crazy. And I really want to put this out there just for myself, just to hold myself accountable the next 6 to 8 months minimum. Like I expect myself making 5 figures every single month. Like this is where my environment is taking me. This is where this opportunity working at Tech Academics is taking me, and it's honestly exciting to just finally see that my life is in the direction of me, based on my actions, that I'm able to take advantage of my life. Like it's something that's really, really exciting to me, because it's like I've never felt this way before, and I've never had this confidence that I had before. But along with the actions that I've taken over the past couple of years till now, it's definitely going to be there. And the thing is, it's not guaranteed. But the thing is, I have the work ethic, the hustle, quote unquote. Shout out to Gary Vee, where I can put my head down, not really worry about what everyone else is doing, take some information and apply it, which is the big thing. And really not necessarily being analytical about it. I'm still analytical in some spaces, not gonna lie about that, but for the most part, when it comes to actually just doing something and learning on the way and trying not to get every single part right, I've become very good at that. I'm not saying master, no such thing. For me, I'm only 22 years old, but I've become very good at just doing stuff and then analyzing it. And so I've been having a lot of people contact me just to kind of get my perspective, or they see what I'm doing, or they see what I'm getting involved in. And that's the really big takeaway, is figure out what you like, figure out what really makes you tick, figure out what you can do with your head down, not really necessarily look back and forth at the clock, and therefore split test it, get in the environment, go to meetups, go to conferences, get around those people, and seeing if it's something you like. And if it's not, therefore you can start over. When it comes down to that, you can do something different. You don't have to do something for 7, 8, 10, 20 years anymore. Like, you can do something for 4 to 6 months, 8 to 12 months, and therefore if it's something that you're not necessarily liking, you can go ahead and reset and try something different and still be young. Because the more information we have on the internet, the more tools that's developed, we can do things a lot faster. Not saying it's easy, but therefore it's a lot more simpler to go through the process. So, but just wanted to reflect, like, I'm in the environment with this tech academics at this tech academic schools in Scottsdale, Arizona. Like, I'm very excited because it's like, concretely, I'm in an area where there's like-minded people. We're talking about progressing on our goals, and we're learning people that have done it, and they have expectations for us to do it. And outside of the walls of what we're being taught, it would seem crazy what we're talking about. It would seem crazy what we're trying to accomplish, but we're making the crazy the norm. We're creating a wealthy set of thoughts, wealthy thinking 101. And so it's just exciting. I thought I'd just make this video because, like, just want people to know it's possible, whatever it is. It's not even necessarily about a money thing. I tell people all the time, it's not even the fact of being able to have money and buying stuff. It's the fact of being able to have money and use it as a tool to do the things you want, when you want, how you want to do it. Be able to spend time with your family, stuff like that. That's more so what I'm infatuated with, because it's like, today it's the youngest you'll ever be. Like, when I'm 90, 100 years old, I want to have memories that I can reflect on, or I can smile on, where, I feel like I left it on the table. I don't want to have regrets, and I just, I don't want it. I don't want it. My grandfather passed away 2015 July, and when he passed away, he passed away, came back, and then passed away again. And when he did, I was working at LA Fitness. I'll never forget. I was working out at LA Fitness. I just got out of the pool towards the end of my break, and I got a call from Mom. She was flying back from Texas, and she told me he passed away. And then my next day, you can go ahead and see him. He's in the ICU. I'm like, what are you talking about, ICU? He just passed away. What do you mean? And then he was in a coma, and then his pacemaker gave out. A couple months later, he was making a progress, and then he passed away again. And so I just never want to have that feeling of questions I wanted to ask, some time I wanted to spend with him. We were supposed to start working out. He wasn't very active in the health. When it comes to his health, he had pneumonia, things of that nature. But that feeling right there, it's been there ever since. And therefore, I use it as a motivation. I could be weary, like, oh, I wish I could have did this. I still do, but therefore, I push it in the direction. I push it into the direction of not trying to eliminate that feeling towards the people in my life now. Like my grandfather passed away at 69, but my grandmother on my dad's side, she's in her 80s. So you would think number-wise she would pass away first. And so right now, things like that, my grandmother on each side, my mom and my dad, like, I want to be able to spend time with them, dissect their brain, get perspectives from them, and just really create memories, just to bring everybody together. Like I said, everyone doesn't have to necessarily like each other, but necessarily we should have memories that we can go ahead and relegate to years from now, because that's really all we have all together. There's nothing wrong with buying things all together, but therefore that's my infatuation, and therefore that's why I have the motivation I do when it comes down to being financially abundant, being able to find my family out, my cousins, my brother, my sister, my aunts, everything. Memories. I don't have to have the greatest relationship. If you don't want to see me, you don't have to see me. Like, like, that's another thing about money. If I don't know you, if we don't get along, money, I don't have to be in the area. If you have somebody at work you don't agree with, you have money, aka a tool, freedom units, I can go ahead and fly away. I'm going to Hawaii, and I don't have to see you. That's the great thing. But people that are restricted for cash or whatever it may be, you have to deal with those people due to your lack of that resource, which is, currency. So that's more so my infatuation when it comes to money. But I thought I'd make this video just for self-start for myself, and if anything, hopefully this can go ahead and give you more perspective or kind of help you along your journey, because I've been getting a lot of people ask me just, what I'm doing. I'm not a guru of any sort. I'm more so just move along that journey. I think the big difference between me versus most people, I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward. It might not be a lot. I'm not moving fast. I'm just moving. That's the thing that separates me from most people, because I've eliminated that black and white mentality, like Ty says. Everything's a yes or no answer. I get that everything that might be set out on a paper or a course or a book or a job, it might be displayed. Like, if you do these steps, it might work. But I realize everything is not. Certain things aren't acclimated towards me, just like it's not acclimated towards you, where it works for you. And so I realized that I have to try multiple things in order to figure out what works for me. I'm not necessarily hoping that I go ahead and indulge into a course, and if those steps don't work, I'm going to call it a scam, or it's not going to work. I realize I have to try it to figure out if it works for me. I got to hurry up and try. Not say hurry, but be anxious to do, not analysis paralysis. That's really the big difference for me, and therefore I feel like that's why people are coming to me more so as a light post, or as a coming with questions, and therefore that's my tip for you or whoever is watching this. I'm moving. That is it. I'm moving. I've bought courses. I've been to conferences. I just got back from a conference yesterday due to the opportunity working in tech academics as an entrepreneur. Like that right there is the perfect example. I'm overwhelming, not overwhelming, but I'm flooding my gates with all the tools I need to kind of have everything bleed together, from the people to what I listen to who I hang around, to what I put in my brain as soon as I get up, to what I say when I get up, my daily affirmations, and it's bleeding all into one, and it's retraining my brain, aka retraining my creativity, sparking my creativity again, and therefore it's making me more eager to take these chances that I'm taking. So if anything, that's one thing that you need to get on the road of doing. You need to get into the habit of just doing. Stop thinking about everything and just do it. I'm not telling you to do anything, but anything you have interest in but you're scared of. They say it's acting, modeling, computer programming, or coding, whatever it may be. Just do it, see if you like it, and therefore, if you do like it, become infatuated with it, become obsessed with it, and learn the craft. And therefore, that's how things really flourish and take over. That really take off, whatever it may be, to an opportunity, to an internship, to you making money online. Because we live in an age where you can make money doing anything. You call me. You seen this video, text me, we can set a date. I can give you a list, just as many negatives you see of people being poor or whatever it may be. I can show you just as many positives due to this opportunity of having the internet and all these social media platforms where people are successful, all ages. I mean, as low as 10 years old, if not sooner, all the way up to 60, 70 years old. Doesn't matter. We have this tool. So that's this video I want to make. I hope this adds value to your life. Like I said, for those who are just browsing, they just run across this, I have a brand called WealthyThinking101, WealthyThinking 101. Follow me. I love to inspire. I love to get people more so brain going, to incentivize them to just be proactive, man. Because like I said, today's the youngest you'll ever be. Like I said, when you're 90, 80, whatever it may be, are you going to regret? Are you going to be like, all right, guys, I'll see you guys on the other side, whatever you may believe in? Because I do not want that, because once you get there, you can't do anything about it. So, but feel free to contact me, whatever it may be, if you guys got any questions about the video. But hopefully this added value to your life, really setting this out for myself. I'm really preparing to make 5-figure months occur with the journeys and endeavors and things I have going. So just wanted to put that out there and kind of document my journey. And until next time.